The government is defending its decision to intervene in the dancehall rivalry between DJs Mavado and Vibes Cartel, whose open contempt for each other has divided their fans in what is known as a Gaza Gully conflict. Jamaica House says it was a matter of responsibility to intervene in the conflict, which has such wide-reaching tentacles. Nadine MacLeod has more.
For those who might have doubted the necessity of 4 government ministers meeting with the 2 DJs, Darrell Vaz wanted to make this clear.
The government thought it very important to have this meeting this morning based on the fact and the impact on the 4 ministries that were represented there this morning, being national security, culture, education and information, the impact that this impasse has been having as it relates to these ministries.
And one half of the rivalry, Mavado, seized the opportunity to let it be known that he and Vibes Cartel are by no means foes.
I mean, me and Vibes, we're not really enemies, you know what I mean? So as I speak, me and Vibes right here, you know what I mean? I never threw a stone off of Vibes before. He never done the same, you know what I mean? So it's just about music, but as we say, we have the fans out there, you know what I mean, and people take it to a different level.
Vibes Cartel concurred.
Yeah, well, yeah man, we agree with what Mavado said a while ago, and as a matter of fact, we have plans to do another collaboration, because you have to remember the first time Mavado and I did a song, it was a collaboration, you know. Those are the happiest days of my life, so it's like, no, that is what we're bringing back now. So in the beginning of our meeting, so is it in the end of the war. So we're coming back with
But Vibes Cartel and Mavado have been here before, a different place, a different year, but the same story. Back in 2007, the DJs had called a truce, making many skeptical of their sincerity today. But the government apparently isn't in doubt. As the 2 DJs emerged from their meeting with the ministers and the Peace Management Initiative, Darrell Vaz outlined some of the projects the 2 have agreed to work on.
And as such, we have proposed a joint treat between both artists at locations to be identified before Christmas, a paint-out day both in the schools and in all the communities across Jamaica, which will be dealing with the Gaza Gully graffiti and other graffiti. A joint song to appeal to the supporters of both artists. A peace concert to be arranged in conjunction with the both artists and of course the Ministry of Youth and Culture.
Mr. Vaz said the private sector is also on board. Nadine MacLeod, TVJ News.
And a local story we promised you earlier. A 5-point initiative is to be undertaken to stem the warring Gully Gaza feud. Measures agreed on at a meeting at Jamaica House involving the artists at the heart of the conflict, Vibes Cartel and Mavado, as well as 4 government ministers.
The measures include a peace concert involving both artists, a painting exercise to remove graffiti, the wearing of T-shirts with portraits of both artists, joint songs by the artists making appeals to their supporters, and a treat with both artists present.
Now, the ministers present at the meeting were Education Minister Andrew Holness, Information Minister Darrell Vaz, National Security Minister Dwight Nelson, as well as other government officials. The dance hall artists Mavado and Vibes Cartel have made it clear they are not enemies and it's just about the music.